So I've developed a little bit of a problem over Christmas where I'm addicted to trying to speed run Dark Souls. It's all Will's fault because he mentioned a game we could play when we next meet up of like trying to get to the Taurus Demon as quickly as we could. So I was like, I'll give that a go. So I googled just Taurus Demon speedrun, and I mean there's no like it doesn't look like much official stuff comes up, but because I think it's just so, obviously the main thing that speedrunners are trying to do is complete the game. But I did find a couple of videos, and there's this German dude who was doing it in like under 5 minutes. I think he was doing like 4 minutes 40 or less than that. And I thought, oh, you know what, I'll follow this guy, I'll just copy what he's doing, which is what I've been doing. And then once I'd done the Taurus Demon one time, I was like, oh, fuck it, let's just carry on to the Gargoyles. And then I've just been doing that ever since now. So this is basically, I'm following the same speed run to get to the Taurus Demon, but then I'm just carrying it on to the Gargoyles, and it actually works out pretty quick. So this is probably I think this is only the third time I've actually got to the Gargoyles and finished it. There's still plenty of room to improve on this, as you'll see. There's like really obvious stuff. But for this one, all it is the bandit, so you get the axe, that's the class you're picking, and then you're picking the master key, and that's just so you can get some gold pine resin later on. All of the asylum is pretty straightforward. I mean, then you get stuff like that, which doesn't happen often, and I was a bit pissed off there because he rarely does that. And then here again, bit of RNG. I know a couple of you guys have already done all this speedrunning stuff for the asylum before, so you're probably familiar with all this. Yeah, sometimes that can be a pain, sometimes not. Asylum Demon, nice and straightforward. Just always do the plunging attack, and then takes just 3 hits with the axe. Sometimes he'll fly up straight away, but you can still clip him, and then when he comes back down, hit him for 2. That's pretty much the 2 things that can happen with this boss, to be honest. I know, like, if you're watching a proper speedrun, they do the forced quit or whatever during that load screen there, or not load screen, but when he's opening the doors. I don't think I'm at the point where I need to do that. So yeah, get into the Phalanx Shrine, and then this is where it begins to get a little bit more challenging, and the mobs, there's more mobs and they can all do different things. Most of the time you do a little delay there, it means you can get through the first fire. That fire there, sometimes it gets you, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes I don't even throw it. Sometimes you get beaten the fuck up by all of the mobs. I fell to my death many a time there. But it's not too bad. I'd say like over half the time you can run up there fine. And then these guys is like 90% of the time. Sometimes they'll proper get you, but very rarely. Dragon, nice and straightforward. Just run past. These guys, sometimes they can be a pain, sometimes they're nice and easy like that. Again, in here it can get a little bit messy. Most of the time I just go this way, back on myself, lure him out, and then go back once he's finished whatever animation he's doing. And it's okay. These guys are pretty straightforward, just run towards them and then to the door. And do that roll if they're attacking your back like that, because otherwise they'll hit you. Most of the time they're fine though, they don't give you any trouble. This guy was a pain in the arse this time. I was lucky to get past him there. That sometimes happens, but most of the time it doesn't. Yeah, he'll hit you sometimes. Not sure what I can improve on there. Most of the time he doesn't hit me. I think I just rolled the wrong way, I expect, something like that. Then you got the Taurus Demon. I heal up here. I think I healed up before as well. Again, I know I'm losing time there, but I think at this point, I've only had 2 successful runs, so I just wanted to guarantee myself a bit of safety, because this was a pretty poor Taurus fight and he hits me. But I get the job done and continue. I think there is a quicker way of killing him, because I say that I've just heard people mention about making him fall off, so I haven't looked at how you do that. I just like coming down and smacking him, but this is a very slow one. So that was 5:10. I think my fastest is like 4 minutes 50, 4 minutes 50 something. And then I used the humanity there just because I need full health for this fire, and I need the humanity anyway, so may as well use it there, because I'm going to reverse hollowing. Here again, like I think like a couple of times I've managed to avoid that by ducking in on the right. And then here, I have been able to, with no armor, run past and not get hit, but I just wear this just in case, because then if I get hit by the fire, it doesn't kill me. It's just it's a loss of time, but it's a guarantee that I get past. And then for here, just reverse the hollowing, because we're going to summon Solaire, and then I level up the strength. Don't know if I need to. I don't know whether the time I just spent doing that is worth it, but we'll see. And then here, obviously, I just took the opportunity to get rid of the armor. And this was a fluke here. So when I first did it, well, it was like a happy accident that I just carried on after doing the Taurus Demon, and I just ran through here instinctively. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I only realised once I'd done it that this gate is usually closed, and it's because I obviously ran straight through. I didn't realise you can do that, so that was a happy mistake. And then from there I was like, oh, well, I was just sort of motivated to carry on to the gargoyles. So those guys are very straightforward. You'll rarely get hit by them. And then you got, this is from here onwards, really it can go wrong quite easily. He's relatively straightforward. You just got to go down and then up. But again, I mucked up twice there, really. And here is the real pain in the bum right before, because the guys on the left can obviously hit you, but then this guy, he can sometimes just fucking cock block you and stay in the doorway. I have died so many times there, and it is pretty painful that it's right before, you know, it's that far into the run that you can just be done in like that. So yeah, we summoned Solaire. Maybe it's possible to do it quicker without him. I don't know. I'm just going for safety. I should have used the gold pipe resin before, but there you go. So you see during this fight, again, like plenty of areas to improve. So I'm pretty sure I can shave off, all in all, like maybe 20 seconds on the entire run. But I knew an 8:45 was possible, so that's what I was aiming for here. Something around there, like under 8:50. I don't really have any tactics for gargoyles, obviously, other than the obvious stuff. So got them done. It's amazing how much damage this does with the gold pine resin on it. I didn't realise like how much you could do. Solaire does some decent damage. There you go, that was like 8:45. And then I don't know like where you count it. Like, have I got to ring a bell? Is it when their health reaches 0? Is it when the victory achieved thing pops up? I don't know like where you stop the time, but I go with when their health bar's at 0. I mean, could you even go earlier than that, like with the, you know, the noise that you hear when you've killed something? I don't know. But yeah, really enjoying speedrunning. A bit addicted. I must have spent about 4 hours or more trying to do that. Really fun though. But yeah, give it, if you fancy it, it is a lot of fun. It doesn't take too much time, provided you actually do it in 10 minutes. But yeah, like it is very satisfying. But yeah, I recommend it. I will probably try and do it in sub 930 to actually kill the gargoyles, but we'll see. Catch you later.